Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. It is Saturday, February 11th, so you know what time it is? It is Wax Gaming Weekly Recap time, where we try and cover all the best information from this past week and upcoming events for next week in 10 minutes or less. And you guys know what I always say. We'll be lucky if we get it in 10 minutes. There's a lot going on. All right, so what we'll do is go ahead and dive right into it. First of all, Realm Season 7 has kicked off. They are going strong. If you didn't see my video earlier this week, I am trying a new approach to this season. I am doing the beginner's approach, trying to create a beginner's blueprint with advanced strategies. It's really an experiment for the season, so I encourage you all to follow me along where we'll make some mistakes, but hopefully we'll come out of it with some good details and a good blueprint for anyone that's joining the game in the future. All right, that has kicked off, and next on the list we have Farming Tales has been doing a lot of work. I'm going to go ahead and put a video out next week where I'm talking about the new production system. Basically, what they're trying to promote is they're trying to shift away from people that are just flipping the token, basically producing cest from their farm and then selling it right away. What they're trying to do is trying to shift more towards a game. That's what they've always been trying to do, where you take the products that you produce in your farm and take it over to New Accessor, produce different tiers of products, and then can exchange them for either cest or the weekly, monthly quests that are going on. They currently have two that are going on right now. You have the wheat fields and the corn fields. These are basically replace the gardens with the wheat and corn seeds. For those of you that are using the wheat and corn seeds in the gardens, they will still be available for a time frame. In addition, they have announced that the legendary level 2 barn, it's basically where it moves up your barn up to 1,750 slots, will be kicking off here on the 14th. And they're also mentioned that here in the very near future, the voucher rework, this is where you can level up your existing farm animals from commons to rares to epics and so on. That is going to be reworked because of the new product system, because there's less cest that's going to be flowing through. They want to make it more in line with what they have going on. So a lot coming with Farming Tales. All right, let's move on to Novo Pangea. This past week, they released the level 4 resource buildings. So those are now available in game, so you can go ahead and start upgrading. The level 4 worker upgrades will happen at the end of this month as part of the token release. They've also started providing a lot of information on the token release itself. I will go ahead and do a video early next week that's going to tell you all about their token release. Lots of fun things happening. If you own land, you'll get some dividends. They have a sale that's coming on near the end of the month. You'll start being able to buy in-game NFTs with your in-game currency. It's a lot of fun stuff that they have coming up here in the near future, plus all these events that you can see going on. The one thing I have to note, if you saw from my Twitter yesterday, they did a pack break. They do one or two every single week. They did one last night that was awesome. I actually bought into it. I ended up getting 2 legendaries out of the pack break, and someone got a mythic. This is the first time that I've personally seen a mythic pulled in the pack break, and it happened last night. You can see the highlight video from it in their Discord. Mike he went nuts. It was a lot of fun. It was cool to see a mythic actually pulled. So some really fun stuff. Don't miss those pack breaks because they also give a lot of NFTs away. All right, moving on. Avalon, the game, announced that they've been hinting at this through the last few weeks, that they have secret chests that are located throughout the map. Those that take a picture of those secret chests throughout the map will be able to go ahead and earn these boots, which is going to be an NFT. It's essentially an explorer badge. I think there's some rewards that allow you to run faster in the game, but it's neat that they're continuing to reward people that are playing an alpha. Usually when you have an alpha, you don't get any rewards from it. You just play the game to test it out to help out the people. This, you're getting tons of rewards. You get the character from the badges. There's certain NFT drops within the game that are going to be able to be used in beta and also launch. Business owners get to keep some tokens. And then they're also doing these types of rewards where if you basically go through the scavenger hunt, you'll get these Explorer badge or the boots that they're talking about. Lots of fun stuff. So if you haven't checked it out, they're halfway through the gold pass. The silver and Emerald Pass will be kicking off here in early March, possibly earlier, they hinted at, but lots of good things happening there. All right, let's move on to Taco. They are going through a Taco Universe pack bonanza. They've been giving out a lot of these little packs that they have here. They include either an ingredient or they include a brigade piece of equipment that can be used either for blending or you can actually use to play the game. They also have their drop coming on February 21st. I did a whole video on that. I'm going to be jumping in that, so I'll go ahead and do a pack opening from it. Just to show you what you get in the packs. It's going to be a lot of fun. So keep an eye on Taco Universe. Mining Architect. Just a reminder, I am recording this on Friday before this drop. So by the time you're watching it Saturday morning, the drop has already happened. So I don't know what's going to be left over from the sale. But I did want to mention that they have basically the hard drive sale that's going on. It's really the first sale that's I think it's the first sale that's going to be happening that includes, it's basically using in-game token. They know it's still early in the game itself, so they are giving us two options. 50 of the packs will be in-game token, 70 in-game token, and then 50 of the packs will be wax. There has been some concern with the in-game token, the ARCHCTH. It's not flexing with the value of the token because obviously because it's part of the sale, the value is going up. It's just a thing within Nifty. It doesn't allow you to flex the price based on USD. But they're going to have these packs available here shortly. It's essentially going to extend the amount of time that you can go and without clicking and still get the full reward. So it's a nice little addition. That's going to be coming up here and a nice help for the overall game. Wax World has lore part number 3 came out. Again, highly encourage you to check them out. They are continuing to do work, even with the bear market and the limited time frame that they have, but they're continuing to put out details. This is basically the backstory for the human, so I encourage you to go ahead and check it out and read and keep up with Wax World. Then we got FGL. This whole section is going to be about FGL because there are updates for all 3 of their games. First of all, Cosmic Clash has entered or is ending the last week of the season. So the season is going to be wrapping up. So if you're in that game, make sure you do a nice push right here at the end. They also have a Valentine's event that's going to go on with Mecha World. That's kicking off here on Valentine's Day, February 14th. And last but not least, this one is interesting. They are going to be doing the preseason launch for Outlaw Troopers. There is a lot being added to this, and one of the key things that I think is super neat is planets. Players are going to have the ability to go ahead and get planets within the game. Very interesting. I kind of wish I was into this game a little bit more. I had to pull out of it just because of other priorities, but I'm very interested and tempted to come back into it. All right, let's move over to another studio that has a few things coming out. Music Mogul. If you notice here, there's finally some details and some information about their launch. I'm wondering if the launch is going to be on the 28th. I don't know exactly. I'm just going by this calendar. But they could be launching soon. This is, 6+ months in the making. So I'm excited to see what happens with this. So keep an eye on that. In addition, Blockchain Brawlers has a burning event that's going on for the next few weeks. I should say the next week or so. So lots coming out with that. So they're trying to get rid of a lot of the extras that they have on the market, which should help the overall value. Hopefully, knock on wood. All right, then we have Forsaken. Just a reminder, on Friday, February 17th, a little less than a week from now, they have the Triple Loot Claiming Day. They'll also have another one in May. This usually gets a lot of cool feedback and basically a lot of rewards from this, which is nice. Then we have Forged Arena. I wanted to throw out a quick congratulations to them representing the Wax community. They were selected to win the Gamify Project of 2023 by Blockchain Life, basically an event in Dubai. Congratulations to them. Always representing Wax community. Love it. Congratulations, guys. And then last but not least, Funko has another drop coming. It is the Nickelodeon Series 2. My thoughts on this, a little mixed about it. I am surprised they haven't done a Star Wars or a Marvel, but I guess there's a licensing issue there, and they're already jumping to another one of the series too. But that will be dropping here on February 14th, so a few days from now, Valentine's Day. If you have a significant other, don't forget to get them something. Normal pack prices, just wanted to scroll down here to show you some of the since I'm not going to do a separate video on it, some of the redeemables. They have Rocco here. They have a few of the legendaries, and then last but not least is Freddy Funko's Rex. This one's interesting. I'm not going to go for it. I watched Rugrats when I was younger, but it's not really something to go out of the way. But it is an interesting one if you like Freddy Funko's and the unique designs for it. So that is this week in a recap, probably a little bit over 10 minutes. Lots of information. I probably missed some stuff. There's probably some things I left out for good reasons. But we'll go ahead and leave it at that. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.